What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. Welcome back to another Nextraker video. In this video, I will be showing you guys how to set up a few pranks at home on friends and family. Basically, what we're gonna do is trick them with food. We're gonna make them think that they're gonna be eating something delicious. But in reality, guys, what we're gonna do is make some booby-trapped pastries. And I'm gonna show you how to do that in a minute. But first, let's make sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel with the bell notifications turned on. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. And check it out. Just so you guys know, we'll be using balloons for these pranks, and you guys know that I get messy when I use balloons. For this first prank, we're gonna be making a fake cupcake, and for that, you're gonna need some frosting, a balloon, a little sponge, and some of these cupcake wrappers, I don't know what they're called. The bag says cupcake liners. I'm not good with food, guys, I just eat it, so I don't know what that's called, but I'm gonna call it a cupcake wrapper. So let's get started. First, we're gonna need to set up the wrapper. So get one out, and inside, we're gonna get a piece of sponge. I usually get the rough side, so I'm gonna be cutting it down to size so it fits inside the wrapper. So basically, I'm just gonna tear it, because this is a 3-layer sponge, so I'm just gonna tear the green part. That's usually the rough part. So just like that, guys, I'm gonna cut it to size. I'm just gonna make a round cutout, like that. Notice it's round. See? I'm gonna place it inside. You don't even have to tape it, guys. Just leave it like that. And now, let's get a balloon and fill it up with water. The bigger the balloon is, the better. I'm gonna go small though, because I don't wanna make a big mess just yet. So I'm gonna fill it up with a little bit of water. And it should look something like this. Now that you have your balloon, guys, you're gonna trim off the tip, because this is gonna get in the way. So once it's tied, just cut off the tip, because we don't need that. We're actually gonna be placing the balloon inside. And once the balloon is inside, guys, we're gonna start spreading some frosting on it. And I'm gonna be using some chocolate frosting. This stuff's delicious, by the way. So I'm gonna try to pass it off as much as I can as a cupcake. Get a spoonful of it and start spreading it on there. Try to cover that balloon with as much frosting as possible, guys. This has got to be the messiest cupcake ever. But usually the messier the food is, the more delicious it is. So cupcake is ready at this point. Notice that I've completely covered my fingers with frosting, but that's fine, guys. Now the last thing we're gonna need is a needle. So be careful when handling needles, guys. I'm gonna take this needle right here, and then with the pointy part up, I'm gonna pierce the bottom of the cupcake, right where the sponge is. Just barely, guys. So the sponge will keep it in place, and since the needle is so thin, nobody will be able to spot it. So guys, just hand it to somebody, and just tell them to go place it on the table. Tell them that they can eat it in a few minutes. So when they place a cupcake on the table, this is what's gonna happen. Just like that, it pops instantly. So now they have a mess that they'll have to clean up. And you got their hopes up, making them think that they were gonna eat a yummy cupcake, but in reality, they got wet. Alright, now that I cleaned up from the previous prank, let's get started on making another mess. And for this next prank, guys, you're gonna need a string balloon. These are the ones that are used to make balloon animals. So we're gonna need one of these balloons, and we're gonna fill it up with water, because we're gonna be making a fake Cinnabon. A fake cinnamon roll, whatever you guys wanna call it. That's what we'll be making. So I just filled up mine with water, and it should look something like this, like a big old snake. Now I'm using a yellow color, but you guys can use any color. So I tied one end. Now the other end, I still have a lot more room to fill up with water, but I don't want to go too crazy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie this end, and then just cut it off with some scissors. Pretty simple stuff, right? The tail is gone, so now we have more room to work with. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna get some tape and have it handy, because we're gonna roll the balloon into a circle, so it's gonna look like a Cinnabon. So let's roll it up, and of course the tape is gonna keep it in place. So have that tape handy. Maybe you might need somebody to help you out. Please make sure the balloon is not wet when you do this, because it will not stick. All right. Use as much tape as you need to keep the balloon rolled up like a little coiled snake. I'm actually gonna apply some tape on the center just to keep it in place, and then turn it over. And now we have ourselves a little cinnamon roll, cinnamon bun. Again, whatever, I don't know what you guys call it. I myself just call it a honey bun. So now it's time to decorate our little fake honey bun. Since I love my honey bun to have frosting on top, I'm gonna cover it, not just the top, but completely as much as I can. And good thing I got a yellow colored balloon, because if it was some other color, then people would get suspicious. But yellow, it could be yellow. So let's start spreading it. Do the best that you can, guys. Makes me want to go buy a real honey bun, because this stuff smells really good and it looks delicious. And again, I'm gonna get my gloves dirty. Oh well. All right, our honey bun is ready. Cinnabon, cinnamon roll, whatever you guys want to call it again, it's ready. So the way you play it off is you tell your victim, hey, I just got a honey bun and I want to split it with you. They'll think it's a nice gesture. Just tell them, hey, can you go get a knife and cut it? And when they come over with a knife and cut this honey bun in half, this is what's gonna happen. They'll be so excited. Wow, look at this roll of deliciousness. So they'll begin the cutting process. And that happens. I think my camera got wet. But yeah, guys, it's gonna pop instantly, especially if the knife is really sharp. But yeah, they'll get water all over themselves. And look at this mess right here that they'll have to clean up. It's a great prank. I highly recommend it. Try it out. It does not fail. Guys, I love Twinkies. So that's why for this prank, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to set up a prank by creating a large frosting covered Twinkie. So it's gonna look something like this, like a real Twinkie. Again, you're gonna need to fill up a balloon, a shrink balloon like this one. I decided to go with yellow again, especially because Twinkies are yellow. So that is perfect for that. So try to make it as skinny as possible, if you can. It's gonna be a long, long Twinkie. So again, we're gonna tie the end because this is just taking up space, so we don't need that. We're gonna remove it. First, let's tie it and then let's cut it off. Simple enough, right? All right, so you guys are gonna have to do this on a cutting board or a long tray. So place the balloon on there, and then we're also gonna get a regular Twinkie. You only need one. And we're gonna place it at one end of the balloon, so it looks like it's an extension of the Twinkie. So basically it's gonna be one large Twinkie. Once it's in place, we're gonna cover the whole thing with frosting, because again, it's a frosty covered Twinkie. So let's get to the hard part and start covering it with frosting. Actually, it's not that hard, guys. It's pretty simple and easy. Just gotta be patient. Basically, what you guys are gonna do is you're gonna make your victims think that you made a giant Twinkie and that you need help eating it. And of course, who's not gonna volunteer to eat a big old Twinkie like this? So try to make it as appealing as possible. And of course, we're also gonna cover the real Twinkie with frosting. All right, I did the best I could. And notice that on one end, I left a little bit of that Twinkie uncovered just to sell this prank even more. The rest of the Twinkie, the balloon, is covered in frosting, as you guys can see right here. Okay, again, guys, you're gonna need a knife handy. Make sure it's sitting there on standby. And then you're gonna call up one of your victims, whether it's a little brother, little sister, or friend, maybe your parents. Tell them, hey, I just made a giant Twinkie. Do you guys want a piece? And to demonstrate that it's real, guys, take the knife and cut some of the real Twinkie, like so, guys. You guys can tell that it's a Twinkie. It's a real Twinkie. So give one of your victims the knife and have them cut it, maybe halfway or maybe on the other side. Whatever, guys, just trick them into cutting it, and this is what's gonna happen. Again, another mess will occur. It's not fun cleaning up these messes, guys, but it's really, really hilarious. So if you guys are looking forward to April Fools, this is perfect for that. But yeah, guys, try it out any time of the year. There's never a bad day to pull off a prank. Hey, this is still good, right? It's a little wet, but it didn't get damaged. Yep, these pranks can get messy, so prank at your own risk. Do not attempt if you know you're gonna get in trouble, or if you know that person you're trying to prank can't take a joke. Because there's a lot of people out there, guys, that are just not good with jokes. They get upset easily. Anyway, guys, be careful when setting up these pranks. If you enjoyed messing with food and want to learn more food pranks, check out my channel. I have lots more there. Subscribe while you're at it and turn on those bell notifications. Now, before I wrap up this video, I want to let you guys know that I uploaded a new how to sneak food into class video. So if you haven't checked it out, guys, the link is below in the cards. Go check it out. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'll see you pranksters in my next video. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys 5 pranks that you guys can do using fidget spinners. So I've poured some blood onto this little container right here, and I'm gonna use a syringe to extract some of this blood. And you smear some on your forearm like this. Just barely. And you're gonna have to have the fidget spinner land inside like this. And then when I try to flip over the cup, this is what's gonna happen.